Hello, Windermere neighbors. I'm Stephanie Patterson. I am with the ColeTeam with Compass, and I am here to share with you today what's happening in the market here in Windermere this year. As you probably are very well aware, it's been a very interesting real estate year. We've had a lot of successes, and I'm happy to report a lot of them happened here in Windermere. A quick little background on myself is that I have lived in Windermere for over 20 years now. We are a mother-daughter led team. My mom also lives in the neighborhood, and my brother too. So I'd say we kind of like Windermere. It's pretty safe to say that our team has sold over 300 homes here in Windermere alone. And don't worry, they weren't all mine, although I have lived in 3 houses in this neighborhood. So back to the topic at hand. I wanted to share with you guys what the market is doing in Windermere and share some key data points that we measure when we're trying to determine what's happening in a market. First off, it's important to note that this year, Windermere experienced 44 closed homes. Right now, there are 4 homes under contract and 4 homes on the market. Our team sold the highest priced home over on Heathrow Drive earlier this year for just under $1.3 million. Right now, there is a home under contract over $1.3 million, so it will be great to see where that one closes in at. So there are some unreported sales, one in particular that was not listed on MLS. It was a private sale, and it would top out higher than all of these listed right now. One of the key data points we look at is total days on market. And what that looks at is the time from when a home lists to when it gets a contract. Earlier this year, Windermere experienced a very low total days on market. In fact, it was right around 4 days right in January, and then in February moved to even 3 days that a home was on the market. So again, what that means is a home probably listed on a Thursday or Friday and was under contract by Sunday. Now, the low days on market held very steady through July. In July, we saw it creep over 10 days on the market. In October, it reached over 20. Now, this is still under what we're seeing in Forsyth County, which is just over 30 days on market. So Windermere is faring better than the county as a whole. Another data point we look at is the closed price to list price ratio. So what that measures is what a home lists at and what it sells at, and of course, what's that percentage difference? It's pretty incredible that Windermere has stayed right at 100%, give or take a percent, basically throughout this entire year. In a normal market, we'd be looking at around 97% closed price to list price ratio. In fact, what's interesting is the best month for Windermere in terms of closed price to list price ratio was November, where it was well above 100%. Now in Forsyth County earlier this year, we were definitely seeing numbers right around that 100% mark, but that has slowly decreased to just under 100%. We're looking more at that 97 and probably by the end of the year, 96%. So as we talked about earlier, our number of active listings in Windermere has remained very low throughout this entire year. In fact, it's never gotten above 10 listings at any given time this year. The only time we even really saw a spike was in July of 2021, when it reached almost 15 homes on the market at any given time. Before 2020, we had a more normalized market. Windermere would have anywhere between 35 and 40 homes on the market, depending on the time of year. So what does all of this mean? Windermere has had an extremely successful few years. We've seen sales that have tripled the numbers that we were seeing just a few short years ago. But what's happening now, and in our county and in the North Atlanta market, is that we are seeing a market that's more stabilized. And there's many factors that play into this: higher rates, inflation, you name it. But as a resident of Windermere and someone that's been a broker in this business for a very long time, I believe we'll continue to see Windermere be very strong next year as well. If you have more questions about the market, we would love to talk to you. Also, be sure to check out our YouTube channel. We have got a wealth of information that we've put together for you. Thanks so much. Happy holidays and have a great new year.